Hi, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to watch this brief video about our law firm and to hopefully learn a little bit about something that we do, everything we do on a daily basis, and perhaps how we can help you. I just want to note if you do not live in New Jersey or New York or are not calling about someone who lives in these two states, we probably cannot help. About the practice, we really focus on three areas of law, those being estate planning, elder law, and probate. A focus in these areas just helps us, really get in the weeds on a variety of issues and serve our clients really well. We may expand to other areas, but for now, this has been and will be the focus for the foreseeable future. For estate planning, most of our clients estate plans consist of 7 to 9 different documents. Every person has their own estate plan, even if you're married. So, each person gets their own will. They get their own financial power of attorney. They get their own healthcare directives. So, the will, the financial power of attorney, and the healthcare directives will be the primary documents making up most people's estate plans. We also do a few others that people seem to appreciate. If you're thinking about doing an estate plan, there's going to be five major reasons that I believe that it's a good idea to do so. So one would be to provide for a plan for the distribution of your assets, everything you've accumulated during your lifetime, and a plan to designate how those assets are passing to your beneficiaries. Another important part of an estate plan is designating, the important and most importantly responsible people in your life that you think will execute this plan according to your wishes. It's really important to trust the agents that you designate in your plan to do what you want. A third important reason for the estate plan is, the financial power of attorney. And this isn't a document that really comes into play primarily if you're incapacitated and cannot handle your financial assets on your own. You want to designate an agent to do that for you. Once again, trust and responsibility, important key words in thinking about, or key terms in thinking about who you want to be your agent. Another important reason to get an estate plan is for your health care directives. You want to direct how your health is cared for when you're incapacitated and can't make decisions on your own. Once again, you're designating people to do this for you. And finally, if you have, and there are other reasons, I just think these are the primary ones, but if you have minor children, the will is the place where you will designate the guardians to raise your children if you're not here to do so. Our elder law practice, it's kind of simple. The costs of long term care are exorbitant, extremely high. They can run through life savings in months, if not years. Even if you have a lot of money, it's something to think about. Now, no one knows what's going to happen in life and which way things can go. So, elder law is a lot. Part of the practice is about, pre-planning, thinking about perhaps where you want to get care in the future and how to pay for that. So we do a real comprehensive look at all your assets and put a plan together. And I think the real benefit of this type of planning is peace of mind, just kind of knowing you have a plan and you don't have to worry about losing everything you've worked for your entire life to the the exorbitant cost of healthcare. Could be a minimum of 5,000, and I've definitely seen a lot of times numbers in the 20,000 range. So it gets expensive and can go through assets quickly. The other type of elder law planning is an emergency. If you have an emergency and you need care tomorrow, do not forget that you can plan and still save, a good amount of your assets. Even if you don't do a pre-plan, there's always an opportunity to do so in an emergency. I generally don't recommend planning an emergency because there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of healthcare issues, and putting a plan together at that point is probably something you don't want to do. However, if you're looking at those exorbitant bills, it's really something you should strongly consider. Finally, our probate practice focuses on what happens after you die. If you have a will, you need to go through your agency to go to the court process to get someone designated to handle that will. Probate can be extremely well, it can be simple and straightforward, and just we help clients through the process. Obviously it's a difficult time. Or probate can be tremendously complicated and very tricky, with a lot of fighting and disagreement. Usually we represent the executor of the estate, but sometimes we represent beneficiaries or others who have an interest in the estate administration and are not happy with how it was proceeding. So video went a little bit longer than I hoped, but we do a lot here, and hopefully that gives you a sense of what we do on the day-to-day and potentially how we can help you. If interested in working with us, please contact the firm to set up a free phone consultation. You can either give us a call or go to our website. Thank you very much.